and this is the Aisha
and Warren podcast.
Yes, we finally made it.
Finally made it.
Yes, and today we're going to do a review on the Renaissance Tour film by Beyonce. So we have a list of categories we're going to talk about, and we're going to go down the list and rate it from 1 to 10, 1 being the least and 10 being the best. So we're going to start this off. So we're going to start with performance and stage presence. So what would you rate the performance and stage presence of the movie?
Beyonce's stage presence is always going to be a 10. And the performance as well was amazing as well. So I give her a 10 out of 10.
Yes, I feel like the performance was a 10 out of 10 as well. I felt like it was almost, well, it was a concert, but a concert where you seen different elements, different genres, and musicality was great too. So the performance and the stage presence, 10 out of 10.
So the next thing that we're going to speak about is message and representation. So how do you feel the message and representation was presented, and what is your overall rating of it?
The message and representation was 10 out of 10. I feel like Beyonce's standard is a 10, and I feel like the message representation was a 10 because one, you got to see LGBT community, I feel like was definitely the focal point for the concert, but also to like resilience, people, dancers, ballerinas, right. Like any type of musician. Fashion was there, so right. Every type of representation that you can think of was definitely seen and shined throughout the film. So I rated it a 10 out of 10.
For me, I definitely rated it a 10 out of 10 as well. I give it a 10 out of 10 because, like you stated, she hit every single category when it came down to like representation. With me being a part of the LGBTQ community, to just be able to see people proud to be who they are without any type of judgment or without having to feel like they are having to be restrained or restrained. Was just a beautiful moment. So I think that 10 out of 10. Thank you, Beyonce, for allowing us that space and that opportunity to kind of showcase us at 100%. So.
Yes, that was great. The next category is visuals, and that word, what's our word?
Okay, cinematography.
Yes, that one. So the visuals, I give it a 10 out of 10. Even for the concert, I feel like the visuals were great. So in the actual concert, I feel like even if you were in the nosebleeds, you're able to still enjoy the show. You're able to see what's going on. So even with being at the concert and watching the movie, I felt like I was at the actual concert. So I feel like the visuals and the
cinematography.
Yes, was great.
Yes, and I actually agree 100%. 10 out of 10 with the cinematography and the visuals, because I actually went to the concert and had the opportunity to watch the movie as well, and you get the same feel from the actual being there and the actual film itself. So I definitely think that she did a great job embodying both. And yeah, she gets a 10 out of 10. We know Beyonce is known for her 10 out of 10 experiences. So to be able to bring that into the film as well was chef kiss.
Yes, it was great. So the next category is the emotional impact. So what do you rate the emotional impact?
Okay, well, for me, the emotional impact was spot on. I think that, again, people were able to be represented, but also, too, in a way that they feel seen and heard. And there's so many different emotions that the actual film tackles. And I think Renaissance in itself embodies this sense of happiness. When you listen to the music, you have no choice but to like get up and dance and get up and move. And I think that wasn't removed from the film either. I think, like you stated, you went and you saw the movie, and when you saw the movie, you was like feeling it, you know,
feeling it, just emotional, just really happy, like okay, yes, grooving to the beat.
So how do you feel about it?
So I would rate the emotional impact a 10 out of 10 because in the movie, I felt like every emotion was felt, like sadness, but is there a happy sadness? You know, like just
being overcome with joy.
Yes, overcome with joy, empathy, happiness, just I feel like every emotion was seen there. Even it's okay to be you, it's okay to be sad, it's okay to be upset, but still we need to get the bigger picture going. We still need to get this done. It's okay to feel whatever emotion, because even she was having an issue with production, even though you can tell she was upset, she was still handling business, period.
How do you feel the film was relatable?
relatable. I give that a 10 out of 10 too, because I feel like I related to not only Beyonce but to the people in the film, like mass communication majors who both are. So
Right.
it made me relatable to kind of hearing their stories of what production was going through, the dancers, even all the training they had to do, the musicians, being able to just perform how they're supposed to, but putting in the work. So it made me relatable, like, ooh, if they can do it, I can do it. What you give it?
I actually give it a 10 out of 10. We talked about it off screen, and after hearing your perspective, that definitely shifted like how I felt about it. I mean, I did still give it a 9 out of 10 initially, which is still a great rating. But now I do give it a 10 out of 10 because I do believe that there's so much information that could be related to. One thing that I want to point out, and just to speak about something different, was how hard work pays off. I think that is a universal theme of the film, where if you put in the effort to do something correctly or do something at your best ability, then you get the results of that. It's like planting a seed. It's not only planting bad seeds, but you can also plant good ones, and you can bear good fruit.
And watering it and taking care of it and pulling the weeds, you know, doing the discipline, doing the work, showing up, you know, going to school, you know, we're both mass communication majors, and being relatable, we got to show up, and it might take us 4 years, 5 years to get this degree, but us doing the little work, going to class and doing the best of our ability, that work ethic Beyonce, we definitely can accomplish getting that bachelor's degree, right? So it's very relatable. So I like that. The hard work, you're right. Hard work will pay off.
Pays off. We talk about all these different aspects. Now let's group it together and let's give it an overall rating. So what do you rate Beyonce's Renaissance, the film?
10 to 10. 10 out of 10, period. Like, I feel like it was great. I know everything is not perfect, but it gives that quality of perfect. 10 out of 10. So I feel like it's great. I would definitely watch it over and over again. And it just really made me realize, man, Beyonce is really who she says she is, right? And she has the work ethic and the videos and the movies to back it up for her. So, yeah. What about you?
I give it a 10 out of 10. Like you said, you already said it all. Beyonce has literally proven that she's Beyonce. And I think that that's one of the things that I love about her is the fact that she works so hard. That's what gravitates me to her. And I hope that we all can kind of pull that from her and apply it to our own lives. Like, even like you stated, we're in college, we're mass communication majors. And because of that, what we want to do is put 110% into the things that we do in productions that we particularly do, even if it's not even mass communications. Like, you are a motivational speaker as well.
Come on, receiving, period.
So you want to put that particular effort into it as well, because it impacts lives. Even with me doing photography, I use those same things, and that's why I like things to look the way they do. You have to put 110%. But thank you so very much for listening to us as we dissect the Beyonce Renaissance film together. Again, my name is Warren.
I'm Aisha.
And this is the Warren
and Aisha podcast.
And thank you so much, Dr. White, for giving us this opportunity to speak. And you have a good rest of your day. Thank you so much. Bye.